There's something you're carrying right now that feels smaller in the light and enormous in the dark. You don't notice it until you try to move quickly and your shoulders burn. You don't notice it until you try to sleep and your mind rewinds the same miserable film. You don't notice it until someone asks, "Are you okay?" And you answer with a shrug that's more surrender than reply. That weight, that relentless, polite heaviness, is not your fault. It's the habit of holding on. Most of us were taught the same dangerous gospel. Grab tight, never let go. Fight until the body gives out. Win at all costs. Control the outcome. Make the future bend to your will. It sounds heroic, but it's a lie. What if I told you the prize you're straining for is behind the very thing you refuse to release? What if the fastest, most radical way to change everything is not a harder push, but a strategic surrender? Letting go is not weakness. It is precision. It's not giving up. It's choosing a new battlefield. Imagine you've been pressing your forehead against a locked door for years, convinced strength will break the lock. Meanwhile, the door across the hall is wide open. The effort, the strain, the rituals of clutching, they've been a story you tell yourself about loyalty, resilience, toughness. But stories can be rewritten. And sometimes the bravest thing you can do is loosen your grip and walk through a different door. Listen, this isn't a soft pep talk. It isn't another catchy mantra to tape above your desk. This is practical strategy dressed as philosophy. I'm talking about targeted release. The kind of surrender that doesn't abandon goals, it optimizes them. You stop expending energy on things that resist you, and you funnel every ounce into what actually moves. The result is clarity, momentum, a kind of gravitational shift where life begins to pull toward you instead of you dragging life toward where you think you should be. Think about that friendship you've been patching with duct tape. You know, the one, late night calls that leave you drained, favors asked without reciprocation, compliments that feel like currency. You keep showing up because the word loyal hums like metal in your head. You try to fix it, explain it, justify it, carry the emotional load for two people. But here's the thing. You cannot force someone to be who they're not. You can only stop making yourself a receptacle for their dysfunction. When you unclench, when you stop volunteering as the fixer, two things happen. Either the relationship recalibrates because your boundaries change the rules, or it dissolves and space opens for people who actually meet you. That vacuum isn't emptiness. It's a landing pad for something real. Your energy, previously siphoned into being everything for someone else, returns to you. You become available for connection that elevates, not erodes. Letting go doesn't guarantee loss. Often, it guarantees arrival. Now consider that failure you keep rehearsing like a script. The business that imploded, the relationship that ended, the opportunity that evaporated. You analyze it until it's fossilized. Every jagged edge cataloged, every blame assigned, every if only played on loop. You wear failure as proof that the world is hostile and you're fragile. But what if failure is not the final verdict? What if failure is a Gouda post? When you stop telling the story that a single defeat defines your whole trajectory, you free up bandwidth. Your past loosens its grip on your present. Failure becomes data, not destiny. It teaches, it redirects, it refines. You don't erase the pain. You mine it for insight. You extract the lesson and drop the landmine of regret. That's letting go. And then there's the future, the big, fuzzy monster we preemptively panic about. You've tried to control the future like it's a brittle vase you can pre-nail to a shelf. Plans, contingencies, backup plans for backup plans, useful to a point. But obsessing over what might happen steals the only real power you have, this moment. You cannot control what hasn't unfolded. The energy you spend micromanaging tomorrow is energy stolen from what you can actually shape right now. Letting go of the illusion of total control is not resignation. It's empowerment. It's trusting your capacity to adapt, It's knowing you've handled storms before, and you will handle storms again. That trust is a muscle. Strengthen it with small acts. Release a conversation that went sideways. Stop refreshing a message you're waiting for. Leave the house without a plan for every 5 minutes. Little acts of release rebuild confidence for life's larger uncertainties. Let's be honest. Most people confuse letting go with laziness. They think if you stop fighting, you'll drift into a passive fog. That's not what this is. Real letting go is active, tactical, and intentional. It's not quitting on your desires. It's quitting on unproductive methods. It's trading exhaustion for precision,